It's Saturday Night Live. We have got 10 laps of scintillating sprint action ahead of us here in Austin, Texas. Pecco Bagnaia starting from pole for the first time this season. Away we go in the sprint here at Circuit of the Americas. A shocking start from Maverick Vinales. He went backwards from the off. Look at Alex Rins on the inside, catches a bump, as does Luca Marini. He runs out wide. Oh, and it's going to be Pecco Bagnaia reclaiming from Alex Rins. A really good launch from the LCR Honda man. He lines up in second behind the Ducati. Oh, a big wobble there from Brad Binder.
Binder got an unbelievable start. I just kept my eyes on Binder and he just flew forward. Look at him, what is he up to now? 7th place all the way from 11th.
So it's Bagnaia leading from Rins in second. Rins goes for it early on. Rins attacks. He was wobbling on his way into that corner and he's gone straight away on the LCR Honda and leads on that bike for the first time.
Unreal. I mean, we've not seen this, have we? Rins on the Honda, it's only his 3rd race. He's had a couple of top 10 finishes, but well, I mean, we know he likes his track, but nobody expected this.
And he's got for a really tight line down into turn 11 to try and block any attempt from the Ducati to pass, and Johan Zarco gets it through on his teammate Jorge Martin. So it's now Rins leading down the straight. Look at the Ducati power. Look at him just closing in on Rins. He's just going to ease past him down into the braking zone at turn 12. Bagnaia takes over at the front once more. Alex Rins made a fantastic start on the Aprilia. He's up to 3rd, and Fabio Quartararo has also got through a couple of people. He's into 4th. A little wider line, he's run wide there as Rins could not get it stopped. On this occasion, oh, someone else, and that's Zarco who's gone wide at turn 12. So now Quartararo in behind Rins. Is he going to attack? Oh, he collides with the inside of Alex Rins there. Fabio Quartararo wanted it so much, he rides almost over the top of Alex Rins.
There was no room. I mean, that was bizarre, really. I mean, all I can think is Fabio's so far off the motorcycle, his head's so low down, you can't quite see the outside because there clearly wasn't any room for that pass.
Well, Fabio Quartararo said he wasn't a massive fan of the sprint race. He's certainly getting stuck in there, isn't he? To the side of Alex Rins, who will have a big rubber mark all up the side of his leathers. Look at that from Fabio Quartararo up towards turn 1 there. Oh, almost off the side of the back foot, off the foot pegs, but just the way he was able to stay ahead of the Ducati. Perhaps last year with the Yamaha, he might have had a chance, Martin, at getting through on Quartararo.
No, absolutely. And the Yamaha have made a big step. They've found a lot more horsepower. He's now only down like 3 or 4 kilometres an hour. So, yeah, it's made a huge difference that to his... well, in this situation, like you said, last year, Martin would have levelled him and then you passed on the brakes.
Bagnaia starting absolutely as he would like. He probably wasn't expecting Rins to go so hard at him so early on, but now he's got a little clear track ahead of him, a little clear track behind him, and it's just about right for him as Alex Rins again takes that tighter line at turn 11. Look like converging lines between himself and Espargaro, who's swooping around to try and get the drive out of the corners that little bit more. Here comes the Ducati, and actually no chance on this occasion from the dead stop of turn 11.
Exactly.
And Martin is past him. Is Quartararo going to fight back? This has been one of his strengths on the Yamaha, and he can't. He's unable to get back in front of Martin, and this is going to be a problem now for Quartararo. As he got on the throttle there, the bike just upset itself slightly, and so Quartararo back to 5th. And that's Fabio Quartararo down at turn 1. You could just see it coming, couldn't you? We talked about it so much last year, trying to ride beyond the limits of the package that he's got, and here he goes at turn 1 up the hill. Here comes Rins. Oh, that's aggressive, isn't it, from Rins? A little look around from Alex Espargaro, but that's where he did Bagnaia right at the start of the race, and now he's going to take an Espargaro for 2nd place. Good move from Rins.
Real good move.
Aggressive.
How good does that Honda look? I can't believe I'm saying it, because it's looked terrible really this year at most of the tracks we've been on.
It's encouraging, isn't it?
Really encouraging. I'm just thinking of what Mark Marquez is thinking right now, sat at home.
Although, although what I will say is this is a quirky track. Like, you know, last year, Qatar, Pol Espargaro sticking it on the podium, leading for so much of the lap. And you thought, here we go then. Whoa, sideways for Alex Rins. And that actually
dragged him in.
Dragged Espargaro in. He's forced to run wide and he drops out the podium positions. Oh, and we've had Alex Marquez go down, talking about how consistent he'd been at the start of the year. And he now crashes at turn 12.
It's how many crashes have we seen there this weekend? It's such a slippy part of the track.
Definitely turn 12 for that one when he went down at the end of the back straight. And Alex Marquez, who had finished every race and scored points in every event so far this year. Espargaro has the work to do. Explain what happened there and why he had to run wide when he saw Rins crossed up in front of him.
Yeah, what happens is a lot of times you get into a braking zone, and if the rider brakes really late, it can encourage you to brake a little bit later. You get sort of sucked into that situation.
The third longest track on the MotoGP calendar. He's got one lap of its go, just under 3.5 miles remaining for Pecco Bagnaia to take his second sprint win of the year so far. Jorge Martin's unique style. Well, so it's he and Bastianini. It's a little bit similar, isn't it? The way they hang off the back. Here comes Alex Espargaro trying to ride around the outside to then get the inside line through the next part of the snake, through the left-hander of turn 5, into 6 now.
Because of that move, though, it's put him behind a little bit. So through that sector, he lost too much time. I thought he'd have waited for that area to do the little dive bomb.
Here we go again, here we go again, here it's going to be. Oh, not this time either. And this might upset him in terms of a run down towards turn 11. Again, up through turn 9 on board with Alex Espargaro. Through the kink of 10. Down the hill they plunge towards 11. Really, really tight. It's like a pinpoint sharp, the apex here at 11. And Martin's done well, actually, to make his bike as wide as possible. On the back straight, 3/4 of a mile for Martin to hang on in front of Espargaro. Will there be one opportunity for the rider with the pink lid to get through on Jorge Martin into 12 for the final time?
I'm thinking 15. Little block
that little
pass.
kink.
Exactly. Actually, I think it's maybe a bit too far back.
The Mir and Miller.
Exactly.
One.
It's coming up.
Here we go. Through.
Yeah. He's gonna do it. Pull it to the apex. Get ready. No. Thought he was going to do it there, just dive into the apex.
Is he going to try and drop something? It has to be last corner.
Last corner, or maybe
penultimate.
The flip-flop.
Here we go then. Alex Espargaro, just 3 more corners remaining. Bagnaia is gone. Bagnaia is going to win this one. Here he goes. Has he got enough pace to be able to get through on turn 19? The front all on the move. Surely Martin will be able to come back. He had to have a go. You can't knock Alex Espargaro for trying on that one, but he's not going to make it on the podium this time. It's going to be Pecco Bagnaia to take victory in the sprint at the Circuit of the Americas. Brilliant from Alex Rins, and Jorge Martin from the 4th row of the grid onto the podium in 3rd, with Alex Espargaro in 4th place. Brad Binder is 5th. Bezzecchi takes 6th. Marini is 7th, with Oliveira 8th. Miller and Vinales passing Zarco on that last lap. I don't know what's happened to Zarco there, but he's dropped back to 11th place. So Miller picks up a point, and Fabio Quartararo, a lonely ride from him to come home in 19th after crashing out at turn 1.